the final map of the night to settle who goes on into the upper bracket between these two teams.
Yeah, and we're already live. There's going to be no downtime here, so welcome to the show. It's Fnatic starting on the CT side and Titan on the terrorist side, and definitely I put my bets on Fnatic for this one map here. They should be a very strong team, but I mean, Titan got to be feeling confident winning on Cash, so let's see if they can continue. Already wrapping around through Arch. Are they going to go for B bomb site? Flushes here and ready, and he's going to go down after getting just the one kill. That might not be enough, and they still got one guy down on T ramp, so they're waiting.
Yeah, and I love this. Look at Fnatic. They don't flinch. They're just sitting in pit right now, waiting for the information. They don't know that Titan has gone to B, and already they're pushing double guys down Banana. It's going to be Existence waiting. Perfect angle for him. He gets one. Not going to get the second. He runs out of ammo, and it's going to be Crims. Pronax spots out the man, but he knows now, Titan know, that it's only going to be Crims stopping them from getting onto this B site, and not for long. Kali continues to dominate in pistols.
Oh, Pronax does take down Kenny. This is still some very cerebral play coming out from Titan. The fact that they wait for the confirmation for Existence before they go for B. Maniac's going to take down JW. Now it's Pronax. And he clicks away and Maniac walks right into it. Kali versus Pronax.
They have the kid on Crims as well.
Yeah. He goes and picks that up and buys himself about as much time as he spends running back there. Maybe like a second more. And he's going to go straight for it. Just holds it down. Kali's too far away. Pronax is still holding. He's going to get the round, and Kali gets the kill, but it doesn't matter. So that kit made a big difference in the end, and it's going to be 1-0 for Fnatic.
Oh, that's heartbreaking. Especially after all the good calls they're made by Titan as well throughout the beginning of that round. Just getting onto that site, managing to play it well. Existence lurking at the bottom of Banana, picking up on the fact that both members came in from Banana for Fnatic. So it's just go for Titan. They get in there, but for it to come down to that, Pronax, it's just, you know, it's fitting. It's Pronax. You know, pro players don't fake. It's just like, yeah, what's up?
Yeah. And Kali was setting up for like a prolonged fight by construction. He was like, oh, you're going to come and chase me? I'm ready to hide as long as I can.
I'm pretty sure Kali was convinced that Pronax didn't have a kit, because they probably saw the kit dropped on Crims when they did the run shot on him at top Banana.
Could have been.
So it's like information there for Titan, right? He might not have a kit, expect the fakes, and, well, guess what? Pronax, he got a fast one on you. And that is a very fine belt buckle.
Kind of have to be a large person, I think, to use that.
You want that like an ogre or something?
Yeah. Existence down to 32 already. Trying to hide Maniac in the corner, which is not a bad idea. Sometimes if the CTs do get anxious and push out, they forget to check this corner. And actually I like the fact that the rest of Titan are then out here, because if somebody did peek out against Maniac and he just killed a guy, they could go right back into B and put the bomb down. A little bit sad that Titan don't have any smokes at all, but I'm guessing, well, Maniac, you know, has armor. It's a little bit confusing here. Olaf gonna make quick work of anyone coming close to him with the max 7. That's 3 kills. And Crims with the 2 follow-up.
That's a stupid amount of money to make in one round. He jumps up to $6,000 in the bank, and he doesn't even need to buy again. Although Titan, well, they did get that plan in the first round, so they're going to be able to afford a buy here.
Yeah.
Good buy for Kali as well, full buy.
It's just that Maniac had body armor, and they had 2 people at C said, so they actually did invest something into that last round, but I guess they calculated it well enough to know that they were going to have what it took here.
Plus with the Pro 90 still hanging around. There's an incredible amount of damage this gun as well, but let's see. I mean, it's just Fnatic just slow playing it right now. Titan not really messing around too much with the mid as well. Really seeing, it's interesting to see how Fnatic are playing it so very passively at the top of B. Until JW has that AWP, it seems like Fnatic are going to kind of hang back and just try and play it with the smokes, but Existence still manages to find the entry frag on Olafmeister on B site, and there's Maniac finding Pronax lurking up in A apartments.
And you got to wonder how, because Pronax's whole position involves getting the jump on anyone peeking up, so I mean, that just seems a little bit weird.
He does manage to pick up a rifle and make a run for it, though. So Titan, they know they've got 2 entries. They just have to slow play it. They don't have to rush things here. And it's going to be Flusher rotating back over to A side as well here, as we can see on the minimap. Fnatic weakening the defense on this B side, and it looks like this is where Titan want to wind up on. They've got 2 smokes to block off coils and CT. They can pretty much do whatever they want here at this point. Yeah,
Crims is about to have a very bad day. 1 flashbang and only 20 bullets to deal with the 4 members that are coming in. One of them is still up the middle, but I think this is going to be more a little bit difficult. Crims goes down immediately. JW did kill Kali, but not that it really matters. The rest of Fnatic should still They'd be alright if they group up and get extra kills at the bottom of a banana or something like that, but they can't really go for anything else.
No. Yeah, they have to kind of hang back here. Flusha does manage to upgrade his rifle to an M4A1, so he's going to be happy with that find. And JW has that AK. This is good enough here for Fnatic. I'd be amazed that if Titan go for the hunt as well. Just because Titan, sure, they pick up the round, but they can't really afford to give up these guns because they spent everything on this round to buy them. So if they were to lose them, it's going to mean a weaker buy in the next round. Granted, Fnatic, the likelihood of them ecoing is pretty high. But I do like that Titan are kind of grouping up, going together here, making sure that even if one of them gets picked off, they can still get the refrags. Yeah, this is just going to be safe play from both sides. So nothing crazy there. Really what it comes down to is basically just exceptional entry frags. Existence on the kill on Wolfmeister, I'm imagining that happened through the smoke into CT, so just good play there by Existence, and then Pronax kind of falling asleep there up in apartments on his watch.
Yeah, and this is a pretty big deal. Titan striking back early in this game, not taking any time to warm up. They're going to put the AWP on Olofmeister, and he's going to run for middle. So a bit of a spawn play coming out, but he's going to get smoked off, and in midst of Titan moving pretty aggressively up towards the top of Banana. They do have 3 Molotovs with them, so if they wait for all of this to go through, they could just firebomb the site. In fact, they're going to firebomb the entrance instead, is try and force their way further up.
And they will. They'll do just that. They picked up on the fact that Fnatic aren't pre-nading Banana right now. So, like, a couple good nades there from Fnatic could really do a lot of damage, but Titan are realizing Fnatic are playing it passive, so they're just running up there, and they're just going to get that map control one way or another. They don't mind spending $400 on a Molotov to just clear it out and make sure that they can get control and have that map space.
Some shots exchanged in anger over by B bomb site. And pretty passive hold coming out from the A bomb site this time for Fnatic, whereas the last time they had the aggressive setup in apartments. This time is a little bit more relaxed.
I'm wondering if Cashed in somewhat rattled Fnatic. Olofmeister missing a shot on it with his AWP there. That's not going to help things. Does spot the man out by Boiler, but still they can't know if it's a wraparound, if they fully committed. He doesn't see the bomb, so Fnatic still have to kind of sit back and wait to see if they can get more information here on what Titan are doing.
Olofmeister's going to pick up Maniac here. JW with a good kill. Taking down Existence, and Crim's going to get grenaded a little bit, but he gets that shot anyway. And JW will follow up with the one on Apex, and that's going to be the B bomb site, just solidly defended. No bomb plant either. JW with a triple, and Fnatic not letting go of that round.
Oh, and JW even finds a Molotov to boot. He's going to be happy about that. That's one tip, guys, that you can pick up on as well, is make sure, rather than knife running around and just running around wasting time, run over the bodies, and you will pick up nades, and that'll save you money in the long run. So that's why Fnatic, you see Fnatic, they're drilled to do that. They don't waste any time. They always run straight for bodies to pick up any kind of nades that drop.
Yeah, definitely a good idea. Oh, that's so quick.
Jinx.
Kenny goes down. I wonder what Titan are going to try and do this time around, because they did actually do quite a big force-up in this round. So only 3 of them could really buy. The Kenny couldn't buy anything, Existence couldn't buy anything other than pistol and armor. I love to see them go for a real execute. Smokes and everything.
Smokes, mollies. I mean, it's been a long time since we've seen the Burning Ring of Fire on B site, for example. Although teams aren't really holding oranges anymore the way they used to. Seems like now Pronax up here. Apex going to go for just the smoke, and that actually bounces down to block off Pit. Really clever smoke there by Apex.
Yeah, good counter smoke coming out as well from the CT side. In the meantime, they're making halfway an entrance into B, but this is still not committal. They have the bomb in the middle. Existence down in yellow. He's going to peek up just at the right time, but not enough. He actually could have probably killed Crims then if he just committed to it the first time around. And JW's in a great position. He's going to just peek out, take down. Apex goes for a second one, but Callie's going to find him. This still might be too late.
Good spray control there by Flusha at range, but now Callie's got that AWP, the one gun you do not want to be giving him.
He needs to run away because he can't really make it into a site.
He's just like, nah, hold on, let me get a couple frags real quick. 10 seconds.
Yeah.
He decides he doesn't have the time.
No, that was never going to happen, and very nearly makes it out. I think the last 2 rounds from Titan have been weird because it's one thing to play for pickoffs, but it just feels like if it's not working, you should maybe stop doing it. And it also feels like you still need to have more of a follow-up plan than they're currently having. Apex dropping the apartments this time with that sneaky smoke, but nothing comes of it. And it's not like there was anyone else in position to help him out.
No.
Even if he didn't get counter-smoked, there was nothing else that was going on there.
I'm curious because it seemed like Titan were kind of floating around quad when that smoke was thrown. So I'm wondering if that was trying to bait people out on Arch to get a pick there. Only problem is that they didn't actually push up until JW was in position in noob corner.
Yeah. I want to see normal B smoke, coils, and CT spawn. Or just like, you know, smoking off the pit, then running around quad into the A bomb site. Something really simple. Not too elaborate. Kali going to be walking in, and JW is right on this corner. See who is faster. Be cool if Kali could have someone jump for him, but he's just going to be walking in, and JW someone misses the shot.
He tags him through the wall, it seems. But this is still just JW holding his ground. No fear from him. Nade to go through, and that's going to do it. He catches Kali through, and that is a 6 shot there. It seems like Olafmeister did the majority of the damage to Kali as well. So assist goes his way, but still, Fnatic find the entry, and they drop that AWP, but Apex is still able to recover it, and Flusha gets peekabooed by Maniac. That was uncomfortable.
Yeah, can't really do much with that rifle he picked up, though. Pronex a little bit weary, someone coming out of the apartments to catch him. They're going to wrap around through Archway. They're going to try anyway, but they run into JW, who goes down after only just the 1 kill there. So not exactly ideal. Apex and Existence falling back towards the middle, and they have 25 seconds. If they run and kill Crims, it's like a minuscule chance they can still win this round, but it's not looking too good.
No, Crims, however, is in a pretty decent position here to stop this plant from going down. If Existence just jumps up onto the grate, he could get caught here. Apex is going to walk around the corner. That's not going to be good enough. Existence holding down, however, and Crims not managing to deny the bomb plant. He will get the kill in the end and secure the round for Fnatic. But that was a bit too close there. He tried to just pre-fire through the coils, and that did not work. So Titan walk away with a lot of bonus money that could have been avoided.
Scully's going to secure them a buy here. 5-1. I don't know. Fnatic, they were looking shaky early on, but I mean, they're getting the rounds anyway. Even though it's close, they keep getting them. And that obviously makes a difference. The good news for Titan is if they just win like 1 or 2 rounds in a row here, they're going to be all right. Like they'll force Fnatic Eco and they'll be right back in the game. It's still a very close game, even at a 4 rounds difference here.
Oh. Oh! Okay, sorry headphone users, but that was sick.
Yeah. That's something that's just like it's JW's thing. Kali's gonna be walking up here. Won't catch anyone. Now, they could play safely. Fnatic, they don't have to do anything at all right now, because it's all up to Titan again. And Titan haven't shown us any set strat so far. It's been mostly about the pickoffs. And Fnatic just seem to be much better at getting them.
It seems it's like Titan are they've come back to relying on Kenny to find entry frags. Relying on Kenny to pick up those entry frags, and that's something that Titan have talked about in the past. And right now it seems like, once again, Kenny, he's walking around with that AWP. Titan are following behind him like little geese. And they just, as soon as he can find something, that's when they strike. That's when they're going to speed up. JW somehow, does he not spot that? It seems like it ticked over in his brain there for a second, and now he knows. They're just trying to push through to this A site, and it's going to be the push. And JW decides to point blank. He actually stabs Existence as if he had a spear.
And the smoke's going to prevent him from seeing JW, Kenny. But Kenny goes down to Flusher, and it's still all unraveling as Kali falls to JW. Maniac is going to be alone here, 1 on 5. And that's a quad kill from JW, who right now is completely dismantling the French team. There's really almost nothing they can do. He's 12-0-3 right now.
Okay, so he saw the leg, and I think it took him a second to be like, wait, and then he turns back. So that was, I mean, it's all just seconds, just fractions of seconds that we're talking about here in this game.
And that's going to be the eco for Titan. And worse still is that that's finally a round where Fnatic actually have a bunch of people surviving. So now they're going to start to build an economy of their own. It's only getting worse from here on out for Titan. I think they need at least 5 rounds in this first half.
I really love the timing there as well, the read from JW. He knows that Existence is jumping around at the bottom of mid to potentially set up the ambush for him. So he changes up his position, looks towards second mid, and that just secures him the frag. But Flush, in the meantime, has got a triple spray over at Arch, and it's going to be Pronax and Pit to pick up the final frag on Maniac. So about as clean as it gets there for Fnatic. They take a little bit of damage, but everybody survives, so they're going to be perfectly happy with that round. It's getting to the point, man, where it's going to be really tough to say that anybody is better than JW at opping on Inferno once again.
Yeah.
Like, it just seems to be his map.
You're right. 3 Molotovs on Titan. I'm just waiting. I just want to see them do something like really basic, just to see if it works. Got one guy controlling the bottom of Banana, which is alright. The rest going to second mid, which is generally a good place to set up an A push from, especially if you have smokes. But they're going to clear the apartments first, which is not the worst idea in the world either. And then what can they do from here on out?
I wonder. JW already picked up the entry. Once again, Maniac is out of the picture. Pronax on short. He has to know, and now this is going to be confirmation. A little bit of a pop flash coming out there, but the Molotov to clear up the site, and it's going to be Cali. No, he's not leading the charge. They leave Kenny and wait.
And Pronax is going to have time to counter-smoke it. So now it's all a little bit weird, and JW is going to pick off Kenny. Goes for a second shot through. Flushes dropped Apex in the meantime, and yeah, Cali and Existence left. They definitely had the setup to go for what I would call a set strat then, but they slowed down. And maybe it was the entry frag that JW got all the way over at the B-bomb site. He picked off Maniac over there. Maybe Titan were thinking, all right, if we let Maniac make a bit of noise, just enough so that they get a little bit unfocused about what's happening, and then we all jump out of apartments and just like straight rush. But then when Maniac dies, that still shouldn't cause the rest of Titan to forget what they're doing. Or they shouldn't just stop.
Or be indecisive, basically, and sit there.
Yeah.
That's the big thing, just stopping. You're allowing a team like Fnatic to just pick you off at will. JW, whoa, he takes the fight still. And now we're starting to a point that like critical mass, like that critical whirlwind mass where, you know, it's like Hurricane wins and he just can't be stopped. Like he's going to just re-peak and win those duels.
Yeah, because obviously jumping was a huge mistake in that case. Like that should have got him killed immediately. And the fact that he re-peaks with a C setting kills him is just ridiculous. Yeah, this is Fnatic now.
At their finest.
Yeah.
And
9-1.
What is it? It's basically the JW show, 17-1-3 right now.
It's completely ridiculous, but it's really quite cool as well. But I mean, I'm just a little bit disappointed in Titan to not like try some of this basic stuff. I understand that it's a lot easier running a tactic if you get a pick-off kill. Like that's definitely, then you're doing good, especially on Inferno, because that's like the classic Inferno play is that then the CTs have to decide if they want to go for having 2 people on either bomb site or having a 3-1 setup, and that's all good. But now we've had essentially 10 rounds in a row. We're now in the 11th, but 10 rounds where Fnatic have more or less proven that entry fragging is all us.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, hell, they even do it with nades this time. They pre-nade Banana from the back of the site as well, so they just aren't willing to show anything to Titan. That's the really scary part here is that Fnatic, JW kind of does his thing, and he can go up in apartments and look for picks, etc., or go out, but he's basically the only guy on the map for Fnatic that is playing any kind of aggressive game here. It's just Fnatic holding angles and nading, and they still managed to come out ahead here once again. It's down to Cali now, who's got that AK, the 1 AK here for Titan. He's going to lead the charge. It comes down to Olofmeister now. Olofmeister and Crim's working together, the duo. They have to stop this push from getting in here, and it's going to be the trick smoke. Fnatic, they're using Fnatic's own smoke against them. This cannot be accepted, and Crims will end it. Maniac, how dare you?
Yeah, it's a nice attempt, but it's not going to come through.
They are not abused.
10-1, and now Titan at least have the money for it here. So let's see. 1 Molotov being purchased. Yeah, 17-2-3. It's a pretty damn respectable score here for the Wonder Child.
It's once he gets that AWPCZ, it's really scary. JW is really scary. And now, peek towards bottom mid. Does he actually go forward? Careful, lad. Incredible.
Can't get the follow-up shot, but it was really close. Flash is going to take down Existence, though, and the bomb is kind of dropped for a moment in the middle here. They are going to go and try and see if they can reclaim it. Cali looking for a shot on Pronax. Might be an opening for Titan if they can just get one more kill in, but Kenny almost drops. And Flusher escapes just fine.
Just barely there. Seemed like Cali, he had an inkling. He was trying to catch him before he could get back around that corner, but he was just a second too late, and Pronax manages to make it back over onto Pit. So it's that man lead here for Fnatic, but they're just gathering up on the A site, and that's all the information Flusher needs. He can draw Titan into this ambush. Olofmeister is waiting in the corner right now. If Titan go walking past him, expecting nobody to be there, it could be a slaughter.
Yeah,
Look at this.
and they have no idea.
They have no idea he's there. It's the real peekaboo moment.
That's the bomb. That's Maniac. Yeah, Olofmeister with the perfect timing. That's just wonderful. The fact that he doesn't take the kill immediately requires quite a lot of control on the player's side to not just go straight for the fire. So that's 11-1. 13th round is coming up here, and Titan just have absolutely no traction. And it's kind of sad because they were so close in the beginning. Like they kept winning. They kept losing rounds, but it was really close. It was down to 2-on-2s. And now it's nothing like that anymore.
This is like the masterclass right now, basically. Fnatic are teaching Titan that this is our map, so we're the best team in the world on it. It's just incredible right now what we're seeing. And a lot of this is, this is another thing to consider here is just, Fnatic, they look indomitable when JW looks indomitable. That's another thing that we have to draw a line to. I mean, a lot of this is coming from JW with those instruments. And there you go. JW once again strikes from Arch. Pronax this time around is going to step in from short and pick up Apex. But JW waiting around the corner. It's going to be the flash. He misses the timing, however, and he has to get back around. If only he knew Kenny only had 1 HP.
Yeah, that's the thing. But Pronax is going to try and see if he can find him here, and that would be the bomb dropped as well. Fnatic, I mean, Titan they're only one man down, but they're all over the map. Nobody's able to cover each other on Titan here. Kali, though, is going to open up on Olof, and Pronax is going to walk right into Kenny's AK, so there's a real opening here. Maybe they could make something of it, though JW pick off one. Kenny's on 1 health, and JW's going to charge in here, picks up an AK, he's not looking, and he goes down. That's a double kill for Kenny. Now Crims, is he going to steal this away from Titan? That would be almost heartbreaking. Molotov to just make sure. Oh, oh.
It's just...
No.
I mean...
That's not fair.
It's just everything going Fnatic's way right now.
He torched him.
He torched him, man. He had a barbecue. He wanted a snack. It's getting late. I mean, oh, man. It's just, Kenny, of course, it gets left to the one guy who's got 1 HP, and you're thinking, maybe Kenny could land the headshot. Maybe he could do something, and then you realize how futile that is once Chris just chucks his firebomb onto the site.
Oh, my God. It's just, I don't know. It's not pretty anymore. 12-1, moving into the 14th round. We'll have to see AK Skalil on existence. What can we see here? I'm still ready and waiting, Titan.
Now they're going with real basic play. Just spreading out across the map. 2 guys up top Banana. 2 guys into apartments to get control here. JW is about to walk around the corner, and JW through the wall takes out Existence. Misses that one, but then he's got the CZ. Point blank, takes out Maniac, and JW stands looking for a 3rd one, but he's not going to find it. Titan know where he is now, and they're damn well not going to face him.
Can't really blame them. And actually, because of that, maybe he's going to just go super aggressive. Peeks against Kenny, doesn't get the shot. CZ not going to work out this time. So Kenny teaches him a bit of a lesson, but then Olofmeister's there to follow up on it. So there's still a man down, and they've wasted a fair bit of time here.
That's exactly it. It wasn't even a suicide mission from JW if you've got Olofmeister backing you for the refrag. So just solid play once again. Fnatic covering all the bases. Looks like Titan will be able to sneak in and get that bomb. Apex manages to dart out of there in time. Rotation isn't going to come through, however, for Olofmeister.
Kali's looking down there, but it's going to be the wrong way at the wrong time, and that means Apex 30 seconds, 1 on 3 here. He's got a couple of grenades, but it's one of those almost impossible situations. He flashes one way, walks the other, just to try and fake out Flusher, and it actually does work, but that still leaves a guy in pit. Smoke is going to go off. Is he going to get in here? Pronax won't even allow it. He did the very best he could there, Apex. I mean, it's still a brave effort, but it's just not enough. 22, 3, and 6 is JW's current situation as we're sort of nearing the end of the first half here. We are at the end of the first half. And Fnatic, unstoppable.
Doesn't look unstoppable. Yeah, they just look like a team that is so on point right now. This is a team that has fully mastered Inferno, it feels like. This is just a really impressive performance. And for it to come to map 3 as well, and us to get giddy, because it's like all of a sudden, Fnatic on Inferno, Titan, this could be a real battle, and then it's just like, nope. Fnatic are not interested. Pronax with his trick smokes as well, his trick flashes, I mean. He does this bank all the time. It's a brutal one. Love the bait.
Now, all I want is someone else to flash him in here. JW could be the one to do it, but JW's actually going to go down. That grenade, well, Pronax will follow up with a kill onto Kali. When he peeks out again, Kenny's taking the spot of his teammate, so that's a little bit unfortunate, but Flasher with the return, and we're still back into a 2-on-3. The bomb dropped all the way down in the apartment somewhere, and it's still going to be a little bit tricky, I think, for Titan to get in here.
As Olofmeister just pushes through that smoke, no fear. He's hot on Existence's heels right now. Existence actually gets bogged down. He could get flanked completely. Olofmeister will find the frag. Olofmeister he got the timing so right on Existence there. Existence threw that smoke, and Olofmeister knew exactly where he was from that point forward. Fnatic 14-1 Titan.
I can't remember the last time I've seen a whole half of Inferno played on the seaside where nobody did like smokes to pit, did smokes towards coil CT spawn. Nobody smoked arch in library. It's like all these completely like neutral that you could do in matchmaking games. Titan just seemed to do almost none of it. They only played for entry frags, and for 14 rounds, they lost them.
For 14 rounds, they just couldn't handle JW. Man, well, okay, now let's see exactly how things go here, because Titan, wow. I mean, they might as well be out, but they still have a hope. If they can pick up this pistol round here, they can do what Fnatic just did. If Kenny S or Kali comes alive, anything is possible. I mean, we're talking about two of the very best operas in the world on the same map right now playing it out. Kenny holding on this A site. It's going to be the YOLO rush coming in here for Fnatic. Maniac will find the first one. Crims is low. Everybody in there you go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, Titan. That's how you wake up in the pistol round of the second half. You just annihilate them.
It looked like they got herded into that corner and then just all killed in the same corner. That was kind of fun. So yeah, I won't even go as far as calling that a feel-good moment for Titan, but you know.
So we don't know, man. That's it. That's what just happened.
They're gonna try.
I mean, yeah, this is just like Titan. They're just gonna do their best at this point, and they've got the guns to do it as well. They don't skimp. Only the Pro 90 on Kenny S. Not that big of an investment for him. Would almost rather see the UMP, honestly. Pro 90, it's good enough. No armor for Fnatic though, so if he does run into it, it's gonna be like a buzzsaw.
Sort of wondering what that one grenade on Flusher is doing, and why it isn't a flashbang or a smoke.
Yeah, the 1 HE.
Yeah, just doesn't compute in my head at all. I have no idea how that works.
It doesn't make the commute to the computing center.
Apex up on the coils, ready and waiting. I mean, this is where a flashbang would be fun, or a smoke, or anything to help them put the bomb down, because they did not, after all, get the bomb plant here. Pronax going to go down immediately, and Apex, well, he's going to die to Crims. Maniac in the background, taking a really number of good kills here, going for a fourth one, trying to find it. 7 bullets left. The Flusher will fall. Grenade never even got thrown.
Well played there by Maniac. Good control under the fire. And now it's going to be another round of eco here from Fnatic, pretty much. There's no getting around it. There's no reason for them to try and go for any kind of freaky forces anyways. They can just take their time. They have such a humongous cushion to play off of. So there we have some actual flashes and one smoke picked up on Pronax. So Pronax, what exactly does he decide to do with this smoke? Where are they going to use it? And it looks like it might just be the straight up YOLO B rush here. Just like on Mirage. Smoke going to go down to block off CT, but that is just horrendous. That's a war crime right there.
They got carpet bombed over at Banana, and they're just all going to go down. It's not pretty.
That's what happens when you pre-nade a rush that has no Kevlar.
14-4. 12 rounds in a row, maybe 11 if they're just gunning for overtime to try and make it even more interesting here.
I need to get the hat.
It's such a long way away now. I'd see how Fnatic play this terror side, because I'm actually very curious if Fnatic are going to go for the similar kind of pick-off strat. You could kind of excuse Fnatic for doing it, because they've been giving all the entry frags, and they're going to get this one as well on on Kali, so that works out just fine for them. But I still would like to see them just once, just show us what Titan could have done. That's what I would like to see from Fnatic.
Fnatic are basically hanging it back. Now that they have the entry, they can force Titan to rotate, force Titan to play their game. So Titan, they don't waste any time. They rotate an extra man over to B. They're actually laying a trap right now because Apex is... Exactly, we have him right here. He's going to go for the smoke, and actually that gives away his position. Now they should know, and he's going to get the kill on JW. That was very fine work there indeed by Apex.
Yeah, definitely very fun. It's going to bring it back in favor of Titan maybe a little bit. Killing Kit JW has to be considered a good bonus.
A feel-good moment.
Yeah. So who's defending over here? It's Kenny and Existence. Existence down the pit. Kenny in a good spot here. I mean, as long as Existence is holding apartments, Kenny should be able to get the first kill and then one coming around the corner. Just got to be careful he can actually get away and get into the bomb site. The smoke's going to prevent him a little bit, though. That means they get a little bit of an entrance into middle. Not a lot of time left here, in fact. 25 seconds for Fnatic to make it, and they're going to go for a B split here with this little time. That's almost insane. That's this is less time than Na'Vi would normally have, and that's saying something. I don't understand what Fnatic are doing here. Maniac only has to kill one person, that's the guy with the bomb, and the whole round falls apart, but he doesn't get it just yet. Pronax can get the bomb down. 6 seconds, 7 seconds, and Apex wins the round. Nothing to do any longer here. Even if Apex dies, it doesn't matter.
Triple kill from Apex and just solid defense, you're right. I mean, Fnatic getting a little bit ahead of themselves there.
Even Na'Vi were watching this round and thinking, you guys are running low on time. You realize this?
You know, Na'Vi were impressed. They were just like, I like where you're going with this. I like that. If they had a second smoke to block off coils, they probably won that, actually. Because Apex would have to go running through the smoke.
Yeah, but I think he would have done that.
Yeah, he probably
just
would.
I mean, it's just so crazy. It really is like, that's a crazy idea.